What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today I got something really exciting by Z1 Motorsports. Sorry about the background noise. But I got their new cold air intake with the tube. You got the main part right here. This main part. I'll unpackage everything at the plastic wrap soon. Just wanted to pull everything out of here, show y'all guys. Got the breather port right here. Then we have what I would assume would be the filter in this box. Yes sir, that's the filter. Then got some more packaging here. I think this is going to be the hardware in this bag, but I'll make sure to take everything out. Also got some stickers here too and a thank you. They always do that. This, I guess right now, is just some trash in the box, so I'll be back with everything unpackaged from the wrapping, and we're gonna install it on the G right here. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Got a little excited. I had already opened up the box, but got a fantastic package from Z1. Let me close it all the way. Z1 Motorsports. Their new cold air intake for the G35 series with all the hardware, the OEM look for the cold air intake, which is pretty nice. It's pretty durable plastic. I'm gonna take everything out though soon, just so I can give y'all a better picture, but I'm installing it on Luna here, replacing this DC Motorsports. It's had a good run, but I think it's about time for an upgrade. Okay, so here's all it comes with. It comes with the housing for your mass airflow sensor, which actually I need to put that near, which is this piece right here. This is a the Z1 intake flange for the kit. Then you have the throttle body to the throttle body boot that goes on. Then you have the hardware. You have some little 90-degree angles right here that hook on to the surrounding area, so it's stable. You got these clamps for the boot right here, and then you also got some screws as well to screw them down to the surrounding areas. This is part of the OEM setup, so these have there's holes actually on the bottom, which I'll show you soon, but there's like these like little plug-in holes that you push them through, like little rubber grommets you push them through, and that keeps it stable as well. And then you also have the intake right here that goes, well, yeah, the intake, and then here's the main portion. This looks so nice. The plastic's really nice. That's a dope logo right there. Intake, everything right there. So then this, the filter is gonna sit in here, like the old stock box, which is nice. And everything is gonna be fitting all down in this little area right here, and it's gonna hook onto this part of, you know, like the OEM version, but it's all in one piece instead. So everything's gonna fit right here. It's gonna fit all nice. It's gonna replace the DC Motorsports intake. So instead of a hot air intake, it's not gonna be a legitimate cold air intake, which will be nice. So this is all that it comes with right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go with the install. Try to go bit by bit, be a little intricate, because there's barely any videos out there with this kit. So hopefully I can be the first to go through everything and hopefully answer questions if people are thinking about buying it or already have it, and, you know, just kind of don't have the specifics. All right, so what I started off doing was these. What I kind of noticed was simple. I just like to have everything kind of ready and prepped. So these are going to be the little pegs right here. They do screw. I kind of put it on pretty tight, but they just screw in. Get these as tight as possible. They also come with little I don't know if you can see that right there, if it'll focus up, but it comes with these little notches on the side for like a wrench if you really want to, like, you know, wrench it on there, get it tightened down. I also got the tube ready as well with the clamps. what was it, with the filter, what you can literally do is let me flip this around right here, just like that, and you take the filter, and it has like, this filter has like a little rubber lip on it, is what it seems like, and you literally, I think I need 2 hands with this. Let me see if I can just do it with one. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands, but you literally push it down and it pops in place, so you won't have to worry about it. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll show you afterwards. So then at the end of it, it should sit flush after you push it in. So that's basically, you know, kind of like step 1 or 2, or, you know, depending on what you did with these first, I don't know, but that's basically step 1. That's what I'm gonna say. And then I'm gonna put the mounting tabs on next. Gonna figure out the length for them, but it goes on this side, and it goes on the other side, and it mounts on to the front where the air duct used to be, well, the divorced air duct. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, go bit by bit and just show you guys what's up. All right, so I almost forgot to record all this, but I have my old intake out. It was sitting like this. So what you're gonna do is remove your old one. I don't know which one you have, but with the OEM one, you have a lot more to take off, or you can really take it off in one go if you just disconnect it from the throttle body, and make sure you get this intake tube off as well from the back portion. That's like a breather portion. And then for mine had that bolt right there, so you had to take it off from there as well. And then basically it all came off, and right now I'm doing this tube, which is for that backside, for that hose and the throttle body with the boot on there. So what I did was, there's a gasket under here. I took the gasket, put it under there first, and then put the plate on to where the air is facing going in. So with your mass airflow sensor, I have it protected right now. I didn't really feel like unplugging the battery, but with your mass airflow sensor, there's going to be this side, which reads the air coming in. There's going to be this side, so you want to make sure that this side, which is the side the air is going to read, is facing the opposite direction of the breather tube, so like where the air is coming in. So basically you would want to let's see if I can do this. So basically you would want to stick, let's see if I can just like lay it here. Perfect. So you basically would want to stick the MAV sensor going in like the opposite direction of the arrow. So you would want it going this way where the hole is. You want it to be facing away from this, so then you could read. So when you put it in, just make sure that it goes in like that, and then you won't have any errors or codes popping up at all. Okay, so after kind of roughly putting everything, you know, preemptively together, I put the boot on. I have the housing on right now. I just have to put it into the boot and then put it in to the filter, and then you literally just sit the box on top of that, and then, you know, put your body pins in. But I'll show, you know, each piece how it looks like in. I'll take a photo of each one and put it in, and just show you guys what's up, so you're not really missing much. And another thing too, it kind of tripped me up a little bit, but the mass airflow sensor is actually supposed to be at the bottom, like how this is right now. It's actually supposed to be at the bottom. It kind of tripped me up a little bit, but that's just how it's supposed to be. You know, then you push the housing in, get that all nice and fitted up, tighten the clamp down, and then next piece is going to be the box, and I'll show the final product when I'm done. All right, y'all, here's the final results. Like I said, you just put the boot on, tighten everything down, get the breather hose on, the housing, filter in, and then you gotta do these mounting tabs, which I'll do soon, to put them in for more security. But this is basically the final look. So I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it's helpful. If you have any questions, you know, just leave them down below. Peace.